Yeah, so as I was saying, from my end, I just wanted to make sure that now you have something to help you remember that you once attended a 6 weeks programs to help you set goals. And so I've prepared that small certificate for you just to remind you. And also, I have given you one of my ebook about planning, effective planning and execution. This course that we have been has just come from that. And now in the book, it is a bit deeper. It is a bit deeper. So please try to get some time to read it. It is short and it is something that you can, because it is an ebook, you can read anywhere when you are free somewhere, maybe you are traveling or something like that. You can read and it will help you. So you're welcome, those who are saying thank you. Now I want to give you a chance just to let me know, how has your journey been? As we started, we had expectations. Do you feel like your expectations have been met? And next steps, what are your next steps? What are you planning next? Are you feeling served? Is there something that still bothering you? So we will take 5 minutes each at most. 5 minutes, I think, hata ni mingi. Maybe 2 to 5 anyway. Just try to just remember. What can you remember? What are your key takeaways? What has changed in your life? And especially if anyone has witnessed a big change from this program, you just share with us. So this time round, we are going to start from how you are on my screen, but from the last one. And I hope you are all ready to share. Nancy?
Thank you, Mary. Okay, for me, from the time we started, I've seen a lot of changes in my personal life and in my planning. Because at first, I think the first week, that's the time I got challenged when I was telling you, colleagues, that I'm unable to complete my studies due to availability of time. Then I remembered that time I gave an example which Millie used to see how we should like purpose to create time. I actually took it very positively. I shifted my time, that is waking time and sleeping time. For the first 3 weeks, I can remember I was sleeping at 12, getting up by 4 to ensure that I've accomplished all what it required for me to finalize on my project. And I thank God that I managed to plan my time well and also to change. And even today, I'm used to that. By 5, I'm always awake. Um, Secondly, there is that eager of every time knowing, like you have that eager to know what next. So I've done this thing. So what next? Then I'm always like, I need to, when I learn something new, I'm always forced to get deeper to that. Uh, on the other side, I've also been able to change. Before I was fairly lazy in reading motivational books, but now I can see myself when even at the matatu, I'm with a book, either soft copy or hard copy. When I get to the office early, I'm there with that book. I'm doing something which is relevant to myself, to build myself. When it comes to office hours, I can concentrate from the office hours to the till the end. Then from there, I pick on something which will build myself and also which can be of purpose to me. Thank you.
Great. Yeah, let's try to celebrate Nancy. We can use reactions down there. Yeah, Nancy, that is very great, and we have really enjoyed listening to that progress. At least you have even something tangible you can say that due to being here. And let me tell you why you should always show up to programs like this. Sometimes it's not even about what the coach will tell you as much as what you will do, because now you know that you have committed to something. So you, when you have committed to something, you immediately start like a change in one area, a goal achieved in one area always spreads to other areas of your life. So we are very happy, Nancy, to hear that. And congratulations so much on your graduation today. And we are so happy that you came without that knowledge that whether it is possible or not. And even before we finished, it was just 6 weeks, and just before we finished, you have already graduated. So thank you very much, and keep up the good work. Let's go to Laura
Thank
next.
you, Mary. For me, there has been quite a number of things that have changed. Uh, First of all, I remember in the first class, my goals were not so clear because I remember sharing that I had so many things that I want to do, but I still wasn't sure what exactly to focus on. So just sitting by myself and trying to understand why I want to achieve the different things that I want to achieve has given me some clarity in my life. And this also led me to join another class on personal branding. So I've been doing this class and another one on personal branding because I've realized that one of my childhood dreams was to become a writer. So I want to see if I can start doing it again. And that would mean just trying to change my whole brand because as of now, I'm purely on accounting, but I want to venture out into either consulting or being a part time writer. So with this, I've also had to change my routine and just try to fix some time to work on myself every day. And at last that I remember very well was the one for the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. And while doing the assignment, I just got to realize that in some areas of my life, I'm more of the fixed mindset. So I'm also trying to make small steps every day just to make sure that I lean more towards the growth mindset. And in all that, I'm also trying to optimize my energy in all the areas of my life. Thank you.
Let's celebrate Laura too. Yeah, Laura, great work. Great work. Uh-huh. Wakonyo, please share with us.
Yeah, thank you, Mary. The period that we have been with you, it has been very inspiring and very educative. As far as I'm concerned, I have learned a lot because initially I'm one person who never used to know how to set goals. And this is something that has really, really helped me out, from the deep down in my heart. I feel that I have picked a lot from you and have learned a lot. And I have gotten clarity of who I am because I am one person who used to procrastinate a lot. And now I'm able to know whatever I pick, I have to see it to the end. And if I have not made the proper goals, I'm able to go back and find out what I didn't do right so that I'm able to to put it in the right way so that I'm able to move on. My perseverance and tolerance level was a thin line, but I'm seeing myself now getting to doing things to the end. Like what I shared last time. I also had a conversation with the person. I'm meeting this person this Saturday, and I'm still enthusiastic. So my mind now has shifted from fixed to growth. And I'm finding it very, very enjoyable, even when I'm handling this kind of, okay, what I'm doing. And I feel that, as I shared last time, it's giving me a lead to doing even better things. So, and also about the affirmation, like I had shared that I had had a very busy week. And there was an affirmation you gave us that I kept telling myself, I'm grateful and joyful. It made me move, and I appreciate all the opportunities and blessings. Whatever comes my way, I was able to take in a positive way, and I was able to move with a lot of gratitude and happiness that nothing was putting me down, irrespective of what was happening that week, because it has been quite a busy week. So I have learned.
Yeah, thank you so much, Wakonyo, and let us celebrate her with our yeah, great.
Thank you,
Can you
thank
see these
you, thank
things I'm
you.
seeing on my screen?
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate.
Great Wakonyo. Very encouraging to hear. Very, very encouraging to hear the steps you are making. I was so proud to hear that you have kicked off your business. At least you are about to meet your first client, and it is just, I know how that feeling is, that you
Yeah.
have now seen it can work. And
Mhm.
all it needed is mostly a shift of the mind. Actually, not too much that Mary has done. It is just you and your shift of the mind. And also clarity helps. Clarity helps to know what should I be focusing on now, what should come next, and all that. It removes the fog. So happy for you, Wakonyo. Let us
Thank you.
go to Martha. Martha.
Yes, thank you, Mary. So, what I've learned is my goals are my responsibility. Uh, it's been an eye opener because I had some of these things only in my head, but then the first lesson that we had, and you asked us to put our goals in form of pictures, that was really impactful for me. And I was even amazed by myself that I could get the pictures that I want for my goals. I had never thought about that. What I will do going forward, now that I have the focus and I have all the materials that I need, I will focus on achieving those goals. And as you told us, don't have 10 to or 15 goals on the book. From the 10, prioritize the most important, work on those first. Then as you go clearing, you can go you go adding. So that is what I am practicing. So the best lesson for me in the 6 weeks was that first one, as I have said, where I visualized my goals and put them in. And I still want help with Canva, but I'll figure out, because I need to have that as my screen saver on my laptop, and I will need to print that. And also the fourth lesson. The fourth lesson for me was, if I would say, it shook me, because when now I had to sit and analyze, this is my goal, this is what I want to do, this is what I have to do, this is the time it should take, this is what I have to sacrifice, these are the leads, these are the lags. That one for me was very impactful. It really moved me. That, if anything, that for the lesson was just that I'll never forget. And also, I would like to thank you in general for me, because I've not only come out of this class with goal setting, I've come out of this class with more than the goal setting. I have learned about affirmations. I have learned about gratitude. I have learned today the happy state, and I have learned about calming my nerves. At my age, I have not heard about those three. The only thing I knew is affirmations, which I would hear about people, but I would not be able to relate it to myself personally. So that has been a very big plus. Yeah, and I would recommend, for me, I have come out of this class a new person, and I would hope to recommend it to 2 or 3 of my friends. They come and get something from this class, because for me, it has moved me. It's only 6 weeks in class, 1.5 hours, but it has changed the trajectory of my life. So thank you so much, and God bless you. And thank you for all my classmates. I hope we remain friends as we go along, and accountability partners, because that also is very important. Once this class ends, I think we should continue holding each other accountable. Maybe by the end of December, you ask me, Martha, and there is that goal that you are saying you are trying to achieve by December. Have you achieved it? You know, when we move together, when we encourage each other, it will really help us grow. Yeah, and I think I will now see you kando, and I also need a class on personal branding
Yeah.
that we will talk. So thank you so much to you, Mary, and to everyone.
Wow, great celebrations. Wow. That is very powerful, Martha. Great work done there. And I'm so happy to hear those very positive words about the progress, about the quality of the program, how it has helped you. Just those small things that have started in your life that were not there. And my wish, my hope, my challenge to you all is to continue. Don't let them end with these 6 weeks. They should become your lifestyle. Setting goals, now you have the template. I expect every January, when others are celebrating things like end year and everything, take some 2 hours, hide yourself in your bedroom and think about your goals. That will be very important. Great. I'm so happy to hear that. Now Josephine.
Thank you, Martha, first of all, for the opportunity and the whole 6 weeks. They went so fast, but here we are. I am truly grateful for the process because I got a chance to really think deeply about myself and the things that I wanted to achieve. Something that I don't think I've ever done. I will do for anyone else, including for my kids, but I never did for myself. And so that really got me thinking, and I'm really grateful. And the biggest thing for me from this course is the clarity that I got, so that then the goals that I have set before, even if not deep, were not necessarily, some were not mine. They were for others or influenced by others. And so this time I got to set goals that are mine and mine only. In the process, I realized really they're actually my responsibility. Like, for example, there are a few women we walk with in the morning. When the rainy season started, they decided we can't do anything about it. Then I remembered, but the goal is my responsibility. So I paid the gym and started last Monday. And, it has nothing to do with them. It's my goal. Maybe that's not a goal for them. Maybe they were just walking. And so I've also removed things that are distraction for me, even some toxic friends and things like that. I have started already. I like one of the questions during the steps for setting goals about what can you do this week, this month, this year. So my health goal, I already paid for the gym and started there's a skill that I wanted to include as a training in my business, and I'm happy to report that I have done content for module one. It's done already, and I am spending time with my kids. We already started now playing games. We like playing games very late, and so we identified which games to play, and so I allow myself on certain days that we agreed to be available to really spend time with them doing such things. And then, so what next then? First and foremost, I came with my word for the year, but my year already 2024 started already this month. And my word for the year is focus. And so I'll be focused on everything that I do. So before I do anything, I will be focused on that and ask myself the question if I'm able to do whatever it is that I want to do using the word focus. And then just truly grateful. The process for creating the visual board, I finally finished it. Wow. I was so excited. I look at it every morning. I even got scripture to support my goals and my vision. And so I read them every day. I look at it first thing in the morning. I read the scripture. I remind God because it's His word, what He has said towards my goals. And I'm truly, really, really thankful for the affirmations also and for the gratitude. Asante sana. I can't thank you enough, Mary. But I am grateful. I come out of this truly, truly a new person, focused, no distraction for me. It's clear that what I'm going to focus on and everything else has to wait. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
Mm.
Sasa wakati watu wanasema pesa ni sabuni ya roho, sasa mi hii ndio sabuni yangu.
Mm.
I feel
And
so
Mary,
nourished in my
everything,
spirit hearing those.
and
Yes?
Mary,
Yeah.
sorry, Mary, and everything is on my calendar. Actually, I'll send you my calendar just to see. I've
Okay.
already blocked everything that needs to be done because I work better with the calendar, but I will use the journal for something else. I already identified what I'll do it for. Thank you so much.
Uh,
Truly grateful.
great, Josephine. We celebrate you. We really, you have seen all those reactions from the colleagues. Yeah, we feel you. We feel that journey, and we feel that transformation. And let me tell you, for me, that really is today. I'll sleep like a baby. That is what I was hoping for all of you, everybody to have a story by the end of this. It is about that transformation, that I have started something that I was not doing before. I have gotten clarity. I am more focused. I feel like I own my goals now, that I'm going to achieve it. And that positivity, that now they are doable. That is very, very important. Edna, we hope now you are at a place where we can hear you, please, if we can. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Mary. I don't know where to start from, but first of all, I want to say thank you. Yes, the classes have been so helpful to me as a person. When I evaluate myself, of course, I'm not where I began. I feel I'm more confident. I'm better organized. It's not that I'm there, but at least now I know what to do. And I'm trying to use the templates to be more organized, organize my day. Because I know I am one of those people who could, I come to work every day. I'm like, so what am I going to do today? Where do I start from? Then easily distracted and all that. But now I think what I have learned from this is that I need to be more intentional. And actually, I am more intentional now because there are things that have already begun doing. I more appreciate small steps because I would say that I'm I've been those perfectionists. So if this is not working the way I want it to go, I'm usually anxious. But nowadays, I feel that I'm more relaxed. I'm like, I'm ready to begin even, with the small things I have or where I have reached, I still appreciate. And I feel that I don't need to have everything in place for me to begin, because for like the project that I've been wanting to run, I would say for the whole of this year, I kept on postponing because I feel that it's not where it's supposed to be. But every time everyone would look at it, they're like, "You're good to go," you. But that aspect of being a perfectionist, and that is one thing I picked in the early classes, that that prevents us from achieving our goals. And for sure, I could relate to that. So I'm in the process of reviewing my business plan. I was not structured there before, but now I've laid down the objectives through, the class we did, and you used my example. Now I'm actually looking at more of those. I've broken down the objectives into small, workable, achievable actions. And I feel that I'm more positive, and I'm more positive that I am going to achieve whatever I want to, whatever my goal, my goal is. So I would say that, of course, I've begun small works here and there. I'm not who I was before, and I'm very, very confident and so determined to go ahead. And then nowadays, I'm those people after. Before, I would do something and I'm like, what did the rest feel? I'm waiting for people to comment to hear how it went. And if I hear no comment, then I would always feel so low, like I am not there, But nowadays, I'm like, either way, I'm glad I had the opportunity to do it. Whatever way it went, whether no one commented about it positively, I'm good to go. And I'm growing. I also appreciate the fact that I am growing. I'm not perfect. I'm not growing. And so I'm celebrating myself each and every time. So I could go on, but I'm so grateful for the classes. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Let's celebrate Edna. Well done, Edna. We are happy for you. Very, very happy for you. Yeah, that progress is all that we want, and let's learn to enjoy every step of the way. Yet, yes, the goals we thought we could achieve by December, as we thought that it will be a magic trick, it is not a magic trick, but it is a very important first step. It has directed you, it has pivoted you. We talked about pivoting slowly. It has pivoted you to the right direction. So yours is just to continue taking small steps, like don't go back and sleep. Never allow yourself to slip back to where you are coming from. Keep on moving, keep on doing new things. Great. So I am so happy for you. I celebrate all of you. Like I cannot say it in words how I feel hearing those very encouraging words from you, and also seeing the transformation that this small program has brought in your life. And this is why we do this, because we know one or two people will have a breakthrough through these kind of programs. And that is how even myself, I got to where I am, one small program at a time. This one comes, goes, I get into another one, it comes and goes, I get into another one, it comes and goes. And by the end of the day, you appreciate the progress. Within like 5 years of doing this consistently, like just having somebody to show you different ideas of how you can improve your life. Don't only also come to Mary. There are so many other people who are offering this. So keep on moving and moving. And that brings us to a few next steps. And then I'll say a blessing for you. Because when I stand here, what God has given me, I have the power to prophesy to your life. And that is what I'm going to do today, just before we break. But before we get there, let me stop.